Well, some of our viewers have told us potholes put the pain in Painesville. Well, the city says it's making progress on the rim rattlers, and 5 on Your Side investigator Jonathan Walsh staying on top of the rough roads, or in this case, inside of the roads there. Jonathan.
Well, when you have a huge pothole like this one right across the street from the Public Works garage here in Painesville, it has a lot of people wondering. So we came out to roll through town to see what was going on.
There's a lot of neighbors and people in the community are complaining about it.
George Valit lives on Pearl Street in Painesville, where his girlfriend had problems.
She came home one night and hit a big pothole up the street here, and her ball bearings from her rear end fell out.
Painesville crews were out on Pearl filling potholes, and last year when I showed you hundreds of potholes on North State Street, well now it's chewed up and ready for repaving starting tomorrow. Tony Carson Jr. is the Painesville city manager.
We know that we have some significant other improvements needed on Jackson and on Richmond, and those are in the pipeline over the next 3-4 years.
Add stores to the list that you can see bounced our bowling ball around quite a bit, striking the deep dips. And Liberty Street Extension has extended its rough road reputation. Carson explained that they're following a rating system for the roads, and after a streets levy passed in 2013, they spent more in the past 2 years than they had the previous 5 years.
It's great. We know we need to do more. I mean, we still get the phone calls, but they're not near the phone calls we were receiving 2-3 years ago.
George hopes to do away with pothole hitters in front of his house,
A bunker, bunker, bunker.
which is similar to how this woman described Cleveland potholes recently.
Lumpy, 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 lumpy.
Put them together and that's a lot of noise.
Lumpy, a bunker, lumpy, a bunker, lumpy, lumpy, a bunker, bunker.
Now, Carson tells me this year they're planning on spending $1 million on their streets. So, with 3 years, they are rolling into about $3.5 million into their streets. Reporting live here in Painesville, I'm investigator Jonathan Walsh, News Channel 5.
Mark? What you got?
There's no lumpty, lumpty, lumpty in any of my evening weather forecasts. Now, we could get a little bumpty, bumpty, bumpty coming up later on in the week with some rain moving in. But so far, so good. 77. Elyria to Norwalk. Jonathan, man, I got to have a talk with that man. 78.